He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rick Simon, the morning show. The time right now is 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying some people, y'all, just landing the chance, y'all, to kiss Beyonce, honey. They say it would be a dream come true. But Jamie Foxx, y'all, said locking lips with the singer wasn't something that he particularly enjoyed taking part of. Now, they're saying following the release of the celebrity's 2006 film Dreamgirls, they're saying, y'all, that Jamie Foxx revealed, y'all, that his on-screen kiss with Beyonce wasn't something that he found himself reeling over. They're saying, in fact, honey, they say locking lips with the singer was far from pleasurable for the actor, as the thought of her being somebody else's woman didn't sit well with him, y'all. And a lot of people saying, why is he talking like that? I mean, Beyonce is the queen of all things.
Feel comfortable kissing Beyonce and knowing you listen to Jay-Z and Jay-Z sitting over there in the corner looking at you, and then if you find any joy out of it, then that ain't being loyal to your friend. That's a hard job.
Well,
That's
guess what? You took
job.
a big check, and some people say maybe he's used to doing, because, Jamie, it's known for having European lips on his, and maybe he just wasn't used to that. Kissing black lips. And that's
a full set of lips.
I don't know. That's what people saying. So, but nevertheless, I don't think that's a good look to say it, because Beyonce, I mean, that's making some people say, well, did she have halitosis or what?
No.
What was it? Why he didn't like that? Most people would like it.
Eva, don't everybody chew gum before a kissing scene?
Absolutely. At least take a Surt or spray some breath mints, but you definitely get that mouth together.
Okay.
But this is Beyonce, like the story said, honey. Most men, how could Jamie, first of all, people die to kiss Beyonce.
I mean, that is hard, because it ain't going to go no farther than that. So what you going to get excited and start feeling anything for you? That's Beyonce. She with Jay-Z. So what you getting excited or halfway happy for? You just trying to do a good job, or you can get that part over with.
Yeah, well, we didn't hear that about Katie Holmes' lips, honey. He loved kissing hers. Ain't nobody said nothing about
because
that.
Because that was his girl.
Oh, my God.
Well, we just going to pray, honey. Poke Beyonce out there so bad. All right, y'all. Moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking. Did you watch Tamron Hall yesterday? They're saying she's going to be the next Oprah. Well, Tamron Hall had former Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum on the show, y'all. And, he came out and, he was talking about some things that a lot of people didn't know about, but some people were shocked about. But here's an excerpt from what was said.
Everyone believes the absolute worst about that day. At this stage, I don't have anything else to have to conceal. I literally got broken down to my most bare place, to the place where I wasn't even sure that I wanted to live, not because of what I had done, but because of everything that was being said about me. What was most hurtful was this belief that I was somehow living a lie in my marriage and in my family. I believe we're all entitled to mistakes. And I believe we're entitled to those mistakes without having every other respectable and redeeming part of our lives invalidated.
Yes, that was so sad. His wife was on as well, and if y'all don't remember the story, he was the ex-Tallahassee mayor, and, he was found in a room with some male Caucasian escorts. And, and he was running for governor. And, and he talked about his bisexuality. And, his wife allegedly knew about it and all that stuff. But they just didn't want the world to know about it. But when he got caught with those white queens, it came out. And so, a lot of people,
the world didn't deserve to know that man's personal business. Him and his wife are very clear on who he is. That's no one else's business.
Yeah, it's nobody's business, but it's nobody's business. But when you get caught and it get put out there, and they put pictures of you out on social media laying on the floor naked, which he said those pictures was out there, nobody knew about them. How did they get that? Because he didn't consent to them. Well, yeah, that is a sad story though. But a lot of this. I have a friend that from Florida, and he was saying that a lot of people in Florida were saying, well, they're glad that he came out as bisexual and not as the governor. But it was just it was a sad thing. But he opened up about his struggles with mental health and alcohol abuse, y'all, after losing the 2018 governor's race to Republican Ron DeSantis. So I mean, it was an interesting story though. Yeah, I'm surprised they talked about it. But I guess he had to talk about it. Eventually maybe he may run for office again, because like they say, people do get a second chance.
Well, one of the things you have to do, and probably early in the beginning, you disarm people. You talk about whatever it is that you struggling with, and get it out there and disarm people. So when it comes out again, people are like, oh, we know about that. That ain't nothing. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? But for real, I mean, but at the same time, it ain't nobody's business. I agree with Eva, but just one way, to disarm people is just having a conversation. That's if that's what you choose to do. But I'm really with Eva. It really ain't nobody's business, right. And it has nothing to do with him being the governor or him being the mayor or policies or things that he's done in the community to help people and all that stuff. What about all the great things that Andrew Gillum has done to help people? And the first African-American Democratic nominee for the state of Florida that almost won if they wouldn't have stole the election. Hey.
Yeah. Well, we're just going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer, honey. And, like you said, I mean, a family that pray together, stay together. So right now,
Gary, you never officially came out yet, have you?
No, because I'm not gay or straight, honey. I'm confused. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is ivory. On the high end, you say ivory. And on the low, just say beautiful light yellow. That's your color for today. And there you have that for me.
You confused there.
I'm confused, so honey.
All right, I got your wake-up call. Get at me, 866-9-RICKY. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.